Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've got the notorious BLOB today in Consuming Blob. This card is hilarious and very powerful, and this deck is tuned as the build-around. Consuming Blob being the build-around for this deck, it is tuned to make it as powerful as possible, up to a 7-8 for 5 that makes another 7-8 every single turn. Then we have Croak and Counterpart to copy our blob for only 3 mana, and then do it again for 5 mana from the graveyard, so that every turn you're making 3 extra 7-8s, and it's just hilarious. Eventually you go so wide with 7-8s that you're wide and you're tall, so it's the best of both worlds. We're going to do a full deck breakdown at the end of the video, but just to touch on another thing here, a little bit of ramp, Storm the Festival, all of a sudden there's a blob and a Ren at 7 in play, and opponent's just like, I quit the game. Also, really quick, alternate win condition in the meld of Titania, Gaia Incarnate. Also very, very fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had quite a lot of fun making it. There's a ton of different wins. We win through multiple different win conditions, and yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Bye-bye. All right. There's a lot that can go wrong here. This, well, we get the play, so far we're winning. Okay, fine, we'll keep it. We got ramp into a slow Gurk. All we gotta do is draw a payoff spell. Tatiana's decent, but I was thinking more like a Storm the Festival. And mono white control. Okay, this is a tough matchup, I think. Well, it's probably better than soldiers or some really aggro stuff. I think we double spell here. We go Creeper into Teachings. And we're off to a pretty fast start here, I'd say. Yeah, see? What do we mill? A farmer, a croaking counterpart, and a land. Decent. 1 land in the graveyard for Tatiana. Little alternate win condition here. That's fine. That's really fine. So I think I play land. Play the Ren in 7. Oh, what the? It tapped this for green instead of this for green. So we miss out on 2 damage here. And a plus, not only do we fill the graveyard, but we make sure we hit our land drops, because we care about land drops in these Simic ramp decks. And our graveyard is full, beautifully full. There's a Sarah Paragon, okay. Not too threatening. Sure, he beats up the Ren in 7, but what do we have? Can we cast Storm the Festival from the graveyard here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. 1 mana short from the Storm in the graveyard. A little bit sad. +1. Mitt full of lands now, and we have a Fading Hope to protect the Ren in 7. So let's go with this. Let's play this. Get this out there. And let's Croak and Counterpart, make a copy of the Root Coil Creeper. So this taps for mana. And we have the 1 mana up for the Fading Hope. Let's get in for 1. Alright. Damn, we exploded onto the board this game. Opponent's untapping on his turn 5 right now. And look at our board. So we do have Tatiana to block that. It could be a Jono, but if it is, it's honestly fine. And that's honestly better, because he's going to +1 it, then in response we're going to Fading Hope. And we have a lot of damage for next turn here. Let's go in Storm. Let's make, oops. Cancel. Ooh. Giving. Okay, 2 of these. 2 of these. 2 of these. Add that, and then let the rest auto tap. Damn, bro. Pretty big whiff there. Well, we'll put that into play. Let's go ahead and plus. Keep filling the graveyard. There's a blob. There's another run in 7. Or, sorry, another Storm the Festival. Let's... I don't really want to play into a farewell here, but... I mean, I think we should, honestly, play it and attack. Kill this. Opponent can't farewell next turn. He's on 4 mana. And so that's why I played the Slowgurk out. What have we got? And it sucks we missed on the blob, because if we hit the blob, it would have made a copy of itself, and then we'd have like 2 huge threats. Draw a card, then discard a card. We'll discard this. That'll grow both of these. Tatiana's going to flip next turn. I'm not going to Storm the Festival now. I mean, if he does farewell, it exiles the graveyard and everything as well, so I guess I may as well farewell and just try to go big. Okay, we got to take the land and the Bank Buster. We are going to plus, because we want to keep the run at 7. Ooh, there goes 2 blobs. Painful. So we've got 3 blobs in the graveyard now. Let's go to combat. We'll keep the Fading Hope for instant speed. And I want to keep this Root Quill Creeper back to cycle the Spar headquarters. Hopefully he blocks the... Oh, he's going to block the Tatiana. Oh, sorry. I thought he was crewing the Bank Buster. Never mind me. Yeah, so cycling the Spar is really good because it grows the Slowgurk. And it's going to put a 4th land in the graveyard for the Tatiana. Titania. We did it. Alright, so that's game 1. Now, it's control, so I don't feel bad bringing in counter magic. Even though they're mono white, they're still a dirty control player. So 4 negates for them. That means we could come down some instants and sorceries. And I think Fading Hope is going to be 2 of them. Keep 1 Fading Hope. Still a pretty good card. And a Joint Exploration. 2 Joint Exploration. Oh, well, we don't need the Philagi Archaeologist. That's just to keep us alive against aggro. Samuel Safekeeping. Also don't think we need that. Now, things that phase out our things could be good. Help protect our permanents from board wipes. But I think 4 negates is probably good enough for that. What about a Return to Nature? These mono white decks do typically play some pretty good stuff. Let's lose. What else keeps us alive usually? Sheila Corinne just synergizes really well. I guess I'll come down 1 Croaking Counterpart for a Return to Nature. Just really good targeted removal here. I do like these Spectral Adversaries in this deck, though. There's nothing really I want to cut for him. What about the Bushwhacks? We don't really plan on fighting things in his deck. Oh, we might. Yeah, let's keep it like this. We might want to fight a Tree Folk or something against a Sarah Paragon, which we did see. I don't think we could keep this one. We have 2 lands with no gas. Negate is decent, but, I mean, if he just resolves a Bankbuster turn 2, we're going to lose. Oh my god. Imagine playing 24 lands and 2 Bushwhacks and having the mulligan 3 times. It's just a joke. How can I not get more than 2 lands in an opening hand? How? How is that not... How does this even happen? Incredible. Very unlucky. I'm gonna try. There's the unlicensed first, so the graveyard wins are no longer on the board. Maybe I should sideboard out 4 consuming blobs, oozes. Do this. Do this. Could be destroy evil. If it's destroy evil, it's destroy evil, right? Alright, get in for 4. It was worth attacking. Would have sucked a bit to lose the Bank Buster there. Definitely need it to draw cards after triple mulligan. Yeah, so there's the consuming blob, but it's never going to be big unless we get rid of the unlicensed hearse, which we only have 1 copy of Return to Nature for. Tricky. Pretty tricky. Alright, let's attack. Let's draw now. We might want to cast a 2-drop or something. Broken counterpart. Shame. Consuming blob's going to be an army of 0/1s. Okay, we're going to go like this. We're going to crew this up so that we can target it with Croaking Counterpart. And then we'll just get a 1/1 Bank Buster. And we'll play Teaching the Corinne. I mean, that just lets him unlicensed Hearst the stuff, so I guess we'll draw when we're ready. So he gets to attack with his tokens next turn, and unfortunately, draw 2 cards from Wedding Announcement. But he does protect his life total, so he loses 1 of his tokens. That matters a lot, because those Wedding Announcements, when they flip, they're, you know, eventually these are going to be 3/3s, just with what's on the board. So he loses a 1/1, but it's better than that. He doesn't attack with both, so he doesn't want the card draws. He's fine with what he's got in hand. Probably has a Wandering Emperor right now. He should have killed the Titania while he could. Oh, he does, okay. Just making sure I didn't have negate or something. I negate. A little late there, bud. It's 9 damage on the board if I just draw a bunch of cards and take it. Well, it sucks. We've been had by the unlicensed Hearst. The consuming blob is not going to be very good this game. But it's time to start multiplying the board. I assume those 4/4s attack this turn. Oh yeah. Stack up lifelink and first strike on one of them. Oh, he's digging. Okay, finds a Bank Buster. That's pretty good too. Not feeling so good right now, boys. Gotta get all the counters off one of these Bank Busters quick. Storm the Festival, that's really good, but we're mana short. Alright, I think we have to absolutely draw and try to hit try to hit a land drop We miss our land drops, we're going to lose this game for sure. Okay, there we go. That's good. Go with Teachings of the Corinne. It's targets for the unlicensed host to exile, yes. So these are 2/3s, and this can exile 2 things at instant speed. So you could make them 1/2s. Well, let's just pass the turn. We'll draw again with the other Bank Buster. Ah, man, this deck is not good. It's fun. I love it. I love Consuming Blob, but like obviously opponent's gonna bring in some good graveyard hate. Gives it flying, okay. Gives that one first strike. Does he attack with only those 2? He does. Smart man, smart man. Anything for us to negate? Probably not. There's a Sanctuary Warden. Oof. as if things weren't looking grim already. There's a Sanctuary Warden now. Okay. Let's just see what happens when we storm the festival. Let's just see what happens. Alright, so, new game plan. Take out the blobs, alternate win condition. Opponent has the graveyard hate figured out. Spectral Adversaries in. Did he have any targeted removal? He didn't play anything, right? Let's bring in this Fading Hope. And this Joint Exploration to ramp ourselves up. Alright, game plan. Hurry up, get to storm the festival, resolve some Planeswalkers, beat him down with Bank Busters. Maybe meld to Titania, who knows? I'm calling it Titania. No one correct me. Titania. Yeah, that's one thing about playing a graveyard combo deck in best of 3 is obviously there's gonna be graveyard hate coming in off the sideboard. Well, at least we don't have to mull 4 times again. 3 times, whatever it was. Nice. I think we attack and then just play the Titania. Otherwise, we could just go land, Croak and Counterpart, copy the Root Coil Creeper. I think the Titania and attack for 2 is the play, though. Alright. We gotta beat opponent down before he controls us to death. This will come in untapped now, so let's play it now. And then let's attack with just the Titania. Opponent takes 3. Alright, let's Croak and Counterpart, make a copy of the Root Coil Creeper, and leave up Negate and Fading Hope. Maybe I should have attacked with the Root Coil there. There's the Depopulate. We are in this. Land. Ugh, God, I had to play the forest to activate this. Oh, never mind. I'm bad. Alright. So we gain 2 life from milling a land. Does he have another depopulate? If he does, he probably wins. If not, we probably win. Vanishing Slash, okay. So he kills the biggest creature we have. And plays a Lorna of the third path, destroying nothing. Let us just try to kill him, right? Let's get our scry. See what's on top. We don't need that. Oh, I should have scried after this ability. Oh well. Okay. There's nothing we wanted to keep on top anyways. Does he have Farewell? Don't have it. No. Oh no. Okay. Oh man, he had it. He had the Farewell. Well, we have some serious good draws here. 3 Storm the Festivals, Tamio, Renin 7. Oh, goodness. Alright. No need to bushwhack anything right now. Oh, God. I think we're going to lose now. No! Opponent had the depopulate into the Farewell. He's going to draw. You have enough cards in hand. You don't need to draw, bro. Stop. I don't think we have any way of getting through his shields. Oh, yeah. It's over. It's way over. We came so close. We tried so hard. And in the end... Oh, you know how it goes. Cycle first? I don't know. Don't matter. We are out of gas. Good game, man. Well, that's okay. It's not the right competitive environment for this deck. Like, this deck is really fun and a cool deck, but high up on the Mythic ladder in best of threes, where opponents are going to be playing tuned decks that have proper sideboard strategies, it just leaves us dead to unlicensed hearse and too many things. Like, game 2 would have been a win if it wasn't for that unlicensed hearse. We really popped off after mulling to 3. So, unfortunate ending to this game, but you know what? It's good content. We tried it on the Mythic ladder. That's fine. Let's go into some standard play and have a good time with this deck and make it really pop off and see what it could do. Oh, just good enough to keep, in my opinion. Let's keep it. Start with a slow land. Play the Root Coil. Ooh, mono red. Maybe we have to start with the Fading Hope and use the Scry. Alright, let's do it like that. Hopefully he plays a 2-drop that we could Fading Hope, like a Feldon. Phoenix check. Yeah. That's the blockers. Oh yeah. Target one of your creatures with a buff spell. Alright, well, we'll bring the Swift Spear back, protect us from 2 damage, get a Scry. This is definitely going to the bottom, too slow. Good combo piece, but not what we're after. Cafe. Alright, well, there's a blob. Really brutal. Brutal! It's mono red. Doing mono red things against us. Lightning strikes our face. Gets in for another 3. We're on 10. Can we stable? I think we have to get some mana down and leave up the Fading Hope. Alternatively, we can play the Titania. It has reach, but even if it blocks the Phoenix check and then he lightning strikes it, it's a net loss, right? But there's the adversary. Okay, what does he attack with? Hopefully everything. No, not everything. So let's just return this one to his hand, get our scry. Bankbuster, too slow, need land. Land, 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 please land, game, land. Land. Let's double spell with another Root Coil, which is going to act as our land drop for turn. And then let's, we can play the Archaeologist. I think it's a better blocker than the 1/1 this is going to make. And okay. Too bad. Actually, maybe I should have the Titania in play first before I mill myself anything, since the life gain matters so much here. Oh, goodness. Okay, so he goes there with the damage. Oh, with the counter. So we're on 5. Okay. Good draw. Good draw. Shout out to Bushwhack. We need the land so bad, but we can't even go get it because we have to kill the Raiju. Did we kill the Raiju with a Phoenix Chick? Oh my god. No, it has to be the Raiju. If we kill the Phoenix Chick, then opponent casts this for 2, attacks with 3 creatures, brings the Phoenix Chick back. Can't have that. So we got a blocker for the Phoenix Chick, and potential life gain for next turn through the Teaching of the Corinne, comboing with the Titania. That's a hard name to say if you've never said Titania, okay? Titania. I've got it now. Opponent falls for the reach. I want to blob, but I think I have to life gain. So, let me mill some lands, please, deck. There's only... Yes, okay, 1. 1's good enough. I'll take it. Alright. There's another Raiju. And he can't even attack. So let's put a counter on this. Let's play a blob. Ooh, these blobs are going to be big. 5-6 blobs. Notorious BLOBs. No! Wow, Xaxes. He had 5 damage for it. So he gets in for 1. Opponent has a clock. Albeit a slow clock, it is a clock. Blob or Tamio? Tamio, tap down the Raiju, get aggressive, start attacking? Fine. You talked me into it, myself. We could really attack quite aggressively here. Let's just keep back this... Well, that just gets chump blocked. So let's just keep back these 2. But also make another blob at the end step. So we're quite safe. Yes, sir! Raiju doesn't untap. What's his win condition? That, pay the extra 3, deal 5 damage to the Archaeologist. It's kind of lame. Deals 3 damage to my face. Gets in for 1 in the air. Oh no, he does Rending Flame. That creature's a spirit. It deals 2 damage to its controller. So this is a spirit, but I'm not going to hover it because it will show opponent that it's a spirit. He goes for the ooze, so it can't block. I mean, I'm definitely blocking with it, so... Can't block. Use that term loosely. Enough for me. That's the game, friends. Good game indeed. We've done it. Can you stop triggering? Just kill him. Thank you. Shout out to EJ, the mono red player who took the damage instead of scooping. We did do a win, and it was against mono red. But I'm not satisfied. I want to get a better win than that, where blobs get absolutely out of control on the battlefield, and or Titania melds. So, Let's get it! And we get to go first with a lovely hand. What do you know? So all we gotta find now is the Titania. I'm getting better. Titania. Who would name their kid something that starts with tit? You know, like what do her parents call her for short? They go, yo, tit, titty. You know, like stupid. Sort of stupid thing to say. Yo, titty, come over here. Okay. Ramp. More ramp. What can go wrong with more ramp? Let's talk about the opponent's deck in a second here. Yeah, I guess we just discard one of these lands. So, he's playing mono green aggro with an artifact sub-theme, so he's probably got wormlets and stuff. I quite like that. Topiary Stomper, okay. Ramp. I wish I had some of these. I certainly would play them. I have 0 of 4 crafted because I didn't play during New Capenna. So one day, maybe I'll have a bigger collection and play some different rampy stuff. What do we discard here? I think we have enough recoil creepers. Alright, well, first let's think about what we want to do with our turn. We have 5 mana available, so we could go... We could play the untapped land and have 6 mana available and go Root Coil, Bankbuster, draw with Bankbuster. So let's discard this tapped land. That's a good play. Or that's a good way to figure out what you want to do with your turn. When you're not sure what to discard, you think about, okay, what am I going to do with this next following turn anyways? And what's the best way I could play the turn out? Use my mana efficiently, and whatever else you want to factor in. And that really helped me solve for what I wanted to do. That kind of sucks. That's a pretty good bomb. Got one of these in limited once in foil in the card store, and absolutely dominated with it in a draft. Went a nice 3-0. And in my prize pack, I got a Shieldred, which I built a commander deck for, so that was pretty fun. Start with the draw. We could play the Tamio and tap this down. Damn. Let's actually start with drawing, so we can play the turn with more information. Alright. So let's play the Tamio for 5 here. Let's tap down this guy. Let's play the slow land. And then next turn we have an untapped mana. Another card to draw with Bankbuster. Graveyard looking kind of thin here. But we have a lot of chance to draw our high end. We have 3 Storm the Festivals, 2 Wrens, and 4 Consuming Blobs. So that's a fair bit. Well done, opponent. Very, very well played. He perfectly kills the Tamio with Xaxes. This can't block, however, so get smashing with some decent damage. Come on, give me a good draw. It's actually not too bad. So we're going to go like this. We're going to crew with 2 of these. And we're going to Croak and Counterpart. Make a copy of this. Play a land. And let's just draw a bunch of cards, yeah. Draw two cards this turn. We gotta draw into some more gas if we're gonna stay alive here, so. Fading Hope is pretty good. Alright, let's pass. So the pilot we just made can crew the Bankbuster. Then after crewing the Bankbuster, we could draw with the crewed Bankbuster, make a block, and then Fading Hope something back to his hand. Oof. So what does he destroy? The untapped one, probably? Oh, he destroys the real one. That's good. Because this one is a token artifact, and it's got 3 charges on it. Oh, wait. He gets to discard both of them. Well, let's draw now. And are we gonna Fading Hope the 6/6? I mean, it doesn't get to come back, so probably the better choice here. Ah, yeah. Opponents come back pretty good. We need to hit Storm the Festival. Rootquill Creeper, not gonna cut it. No blocks. We're down to 11. Where, card deck? Where? Where's the good stuff? Let's see. We do mill a Storm the Festival. Can we cast it right now? This is 6 mana. Yes, we can. As long as we hit an untapped land, play the land, Storm the Festival. All right. Consuming Blob, there it is. Running 7, there it is. So this blob is going to live, right? He has a lot of enchantment artifact hate, but not a lot of creature hate other than fight. God, I hope he doesn't fight this. 4, 5, 6, 7. I could make a 7/7 Tree Folk. Is there anything I'm missing in my graveyard here? How big do these even get? Enchantment, instant, sorcery, artifact. I don't have a creature in my graveyard. I could plus it to try to make both the blobs 7/8s. Kind of greedy to do that. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna plus it. There's a couple reasons for it. We do hit the creature, and so the consuming blob does become a 7/8, so the other one will be a 7/8. Now let's talk about why I did that while opponent takes his turn. Now they can't be fought by Titan of Industry and die, right? And consuming blob living is our biggest win condition, highest ceiling. Then we have 4 creatures as well as opponent having 4 creatures. So even if he removes one of our creatures, if we block the biggest, with Renin 7 being on 6 loyalty, he won't be dead to us letting the smallest one through, and the smallest one being a 4 power. So those are the reasons and the things that led me to play it out like that. And there it is, another consuming blob off the top. This is going to be a good game here. We're going to just absolutely go too wide for opponent to deal with. We're going to make another consuming blob, and then copy another consuming blob, and then make a Tree Folk, and then make another copy of consuming blob. And no attacks, just so we could watch our end step go. Make 4 blobs. I guess what I'm going to do next turn with this Croaking counterpart. I'm going to make another consuming blob. So this is pretty cool, right? These consuming blobs, this creature's power is equal to the number of card types in your graveyard. Wait. Yeah. So this consuming blob ooze shouldn't be a 1/1, right? No, it shouldn't. This is, the game is broken. Because it has this text on it. This creature's power is equal to the number of cards in your graveyard and its toughness +1. Pretty sure that these should be 7/8s. I realize that Croaking Counterpart says except it's a 1/1. Interesting ruling here. I wonder about it. Let's cycle this right now. Alright. Pass the turn again. Let's make a bunch more blobs. And next turn we'll attack for lethal. While opponent's deck was really cool and faster than ours, once we stabilized, even with his artifact and enchantment hate, damn did we ever pop off. Look at these blobs. We have 10 7/8 blobs, plus 2 real blobs. Joint Exploration. Let's kick it as well. Let's put these both on the bottom. Maybe we want to draw the Fading Hope, actually. Why not? Put this into play. It's Fading Hope. This guy. Let us say Good game to our friend opponent. Yeah. Alpha male attacks with 10 7/8. Good stuff. What victory remains? Only one. We must meld into Titania, Gaia incarnate. Yes. Vigilance, reach, trample as powers equal to all the lands you control. When it ETBs, return all the lands to the graveyard tap, or from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Yeah, that's a pretty cool win. I want to do it like that. I'm just gonna try to block his best. I didn't do the math. I'm pretty sure it's like way lethal, but maybe I'm in for a surprise here. No, no surprise. No. Fun combo. That was cool. I love consuming blob. Now, in the comment section, I would like to have some discussion about whether or not when you croaking counterpart a notorious blob, if it should be a 1/1 or a 7/8 or whatever, because it does say it, except it's a 1/1 green frog. So I agree that its base power should be 1/1, but it should also, oh, there they are. It should also have the line of text on it that says this creature's power is equal to the number of card types among cards in your graveyard, and its toughness is equal to that number plus 1. So that line of text is on the 1/1 frog. So if it's a 1/1 frog, it should still be a 7/8 consuming blob, not a 1/1 consuming blob. Right? Anyways, I do believe that it might be coded wrong in-game, because when it says except it's a 1/1 frog, that doesn't mean ignore the rest of the text on the card. It means except its base power is 1/1 and its creature type is a green frog. So, pretty sure, but maybe I'm wrong and maybe the game is working as intended. Let me know what you think. Next game, and I kept a hand that I missed the recording start, so sorry about that. Don't worry, I didn't miss too much important content. Opponent played a tap land, that I played a tap land. That's it. Alright, I want to play the Archaeologist, and I think I want to just mill the cards and not even worry at all about returning something. Unless I could be enticed to return something really good, like a Storm the Festival. I'm going to decline. As good as it is, I really want the Archaeologist to have the 1/1 counter so that it could block the underdog. It gets cut down anyways. That sucks. Oh well. So, let's go with Forest. I think we go Modern Age, leave up Fading Hope. It's, if we play the Root Coil, it just gives them a target to get rid of. Milling cards, not super beneficial until there's a payoff like a blob or something, so there's no hurry on this. That's fine. Ideally, opponent plays a Shieldred. Beautiful. A lot better target than the underdog to return, since the underdog is so cheap. Could also be hasted out next turn to draw him an extra card. And there's a blob, so now I'm down to play this and the Teachings. And let's mill some nice different variety here. And look at that. Consuming Blob's a 6/7 already. He gets the Shielded back. Do I block this? Do I need the mana from Root Coil Creeper? I don't. I don't need it at all. I don't care about casting Storm the Festival. I don't need it because I have Consuming Blob. As long as it lives for one turn, just one turn, next turn, I'm very happy. So, Consuming Blob, live please, brother. Just one turn. Literally one turn. If you make a second 6/7, we got this. Yes. Yes, sir. Because now it's happening again. Oh, but no, we've had these wins. We're trying to get the Titania win. I don't care. Stupid 1/1 frog, supposed to be a 6/7. Titania. You got some tits on you? Titania. Cringe. Cringe idiot. Alright, cool. Let's block that for sure. Like this. And I think we got him here. Yeah, GG. Cool. Unfortunately, although being a clean win, it's only 3 minutes. Let's include it. 3-minute beatdowns against the shielded Esper Legends deck with the consuming blobs. Alright, yeah. I talked myself into keeping this deck, or this one clip in the video. We go first, but we do not keep hands that only have one color. Come on. We could do better than that. I like this. Let's throw back a island. Start with an island. Opponent's like, oh no, they're mono green. Oh no. I mean mono blue. Ignore half of the stuff I say all the time, please. Bankbuster, right? Maybe actually Modern Age. Like, okay, if you play Bankbuster now, you're not activating it next turn because you want to joint exploration and ramp yourself. So there's not actually a high upside to playing the Bankbuster now. Whereas the Modern Age comes in and it starts doing its thing right away without having to pump extra mana into it. And we definitely want to keep the land. I don't think we need a second Bankbuster, and we want one artifact in the graveyard anyways, so pretty good. And we'll play the untapped land because, like I said, we want to joint exploration and ramp ourselves. Considering that we had a lot of options with a ton of 2-drops this game, I think we played it as well as we could have. Trying to reveal more lands. I think, honestly, we keep 2 lands. Maybe we only keep 1. Put 1 forest back and loop this one into play. Ooh, Ren. Alright. That's pretty great, though. Opponent being mono black with 3 mana available, it means he almost certainly is going to have Gopher Throat or Infernal Grasp or some sort of instant speed removal. So we're not going to -3 it. Even now, because on opponent's next turn, he's going to have another Gopher Throat or something. So we're going to plus it since this thing can't kill it. And opponent is unlikely to be playing Soul Transfer, although it's possible. That's what we don't want to see right now. Soul Transfer or any targeted removal for Ren and 7. So we have the land, we just have to find the Anya now. I did it, I said it without smiling, guys. Watch the replay, I swear. Straight face. Okay, let's start digging deep and trying to find Titania. Why did it... Ugh, God, I gotta be a little slower with the auto tapper in the future. This is Menace. Let's keep plussing. Nice. At least we get to play something now. And the Root Coil Creeper. Good plus. I'm gonna let him draw with the Shakedown Heavy for once, because protecting Ren and 7 is pretty worth it. Ooh, Liliana. Sure, you can make me discard cards if you want, but I think I'm gonna win that race. Take action. Not often do I let them draw a card with Shakedown Heavy, but this is one of those cases. Get rid of this. Our lands matter. Are we playing Simic Planeswalkers? Do this. Let's keep on plussing it, right? Ooh, 4 lands. Look at that. Absolute mitful. Plus this guy, keep that tapped down. Well, good luck plussing your Liliana for more value than us. Well, we have all of these lands to discard. Invoke Despair, no! Darn you, opponent. Which Planeswalker are we going to sack here? No Titania in the graveyard. I guess I'll sack the Renin. Just because the Tamiya has so much more loyalty on it. And keeping the Shakedown heavy tap is pretty good too. This card a forest opponent knows about. These are going to maybe cycle us until we find the Titania. I don't want to win with Blob, okay? We drew a win condition. No, I don't care. I'm not drawing it. I'm not casting it. I'm looking for one thing and one thing only. Let's try to reveal a Mila Titania so we could make a copy of it with Tamiyo. Whiff. Land for turn. Root Coil Creeper, and we have the mana to cycle one of these lands away. Alright, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. 27 cards left in the library with 2 copies of Titania, giving us a 7% chance to draw it per draw. And we're gonna have 1 at the end of opponent's turn with the headquarters. Let's discard the Consuming Blob since we are not casting it. Nah, we shouldn't do that. It's asking for trouble. Consuming Blob, although not going to be the win condition, might have to fight the Shieldred with the Bushwhack. Should have cycled in response to the Shieldred, but it's kind of maybe feeling a bit overconfident here. Where are you, Titania? Well, we used the Blob as removal without... oh no! Damn. That's a pretty big blowout. Well, we gotta kill this thing before it ultimates, so... Staying aware, staying aware. We also need to double block the Shakedown Heavy next turn. So he'll block like that. Liliana will go down to 2. Should I play the Bank Buster? Nah. Let's keep the mana up to cycle and try to find the Titania, as that has to be the win condition here. We must find it. Kind of crazy that I gotta go through so many cards in my library just to find one. And Titania is dead. Let's cycle this. There it is. There it is. Oh my god, are we gonna do it for real? Is it finally gonna happen? Oh, it does not attack. Interesting. God, please don't top deck removal, man. Make a bear to chump block the Shieldred, so we're not dead. Now there's quite a bit of things that can go wrong. Opponent can have a single removal spell. But man, there's a chance here. There's a chance here. How many lands are in the graveyard? What is that? No, it gives it Menace. Oh wait, he didn't reconfigure it onto the Shieldred? Alright, I think that's it. I think it happens. We did it! The meld! How many lands do we return? Oh my god. We just returned like 7 lands to the battlefield. Yeah, baby. Let's tap this down just for good measure. Too hasty. I should crew properly. Too hasty, too hasty. I got so excited. What next? Let's make a copy of this pilot. So we could crew the Bank Buster if we have to. Oh no, that's lethal, isn't it? We melded Titania and wait. Hang on, for 4 mana, I could turn a thing into a creature. Oh no, and I have exactly 4 mana, so it'll be tapped. No! No! Fuck, dude. There has to be a way. Okay, I'm going to take 2 damage guaranteed from Shielded. If I double block the Shakedown Heavy, I take 2 damage from the Conscript. 2 damage from Shielded kills me. How can I avoid taking any more damage? Playing the Modern Age is only more damage. And I discard automatically whatever I... Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I'm really trying to find a way here, buddy. Put 4 counters on a land, it becomes a creature. Good game, man. I think I could have won if I just didn't get so excited thinking I auto-won with Titania, Gaia Incarnate. Just got way too excited there. Wait a second. I could just pay and remove Shakedown Heavy from combat. I totally forgot. I could just pay and remove him from combat. I was thinking I had to double block him and I was just dead no matter what. Why am I so dumb? God damn. It's not over? I didn't lose the game? Wait, okay. I was thinking, no, I'm gonna take 4 damage on the draw. I'm still being dumb. We're okay. We're okay, guys. We did it. Okay. Okay. Let's turn as many of these into man lands as possible. Let's tap down this thing. Let's crew this. That counts! Well, I'm so embarrassed, but you can tell that my experience playing this deck is pretty limited. I only playtested it like 4 or 5 times. I never had the meld on the Titania before, and I was just panicking, thinking, no, we lost the game. I'm like, if I just forget about like the major part of the text of Shakedown Heavy, I just like completely forgot all about that, and I was like, I'm dead on board, I just lose. 2 damage there, 2 damage there, it's over. Let's break down this deck, guys. It is super fun, okay? While winning with Titania was the alternate win condition, and it was quite satisfying, I want to focus on the blob, okay? The blob win condition is hilarious and so fun. You guys saw me go super wide with 15 blobs at one point that were all 7/8s. Consuming blob with Storm the Festival and Croaking Counterpart to just make it even more ridiculous is really, really fun. I hate that the Croaking Counterpart blob frog is not a big blob, but whatever. Pretty cool things. Honestly, Titania gaining you life whenever you mill lands, it is really, really sweet. That is a great thing. Really can keep you alive from time to time. What I like about the Modern Age in this deck, this is the second deck I've played the Modern Age in, a card that no one ever plays, is that you get to choose which card you discard. So it's better than mill because when you're trying to get your blob to be as big as possible, you're like, oh, I'm just missing an artifact in my graveyard, so I'll choose to discard this Bankbuster, or whatever it might be, enchantment, or creature, planeswalker, whatever. So I really like that about the Modern Age. You'll notice we're not playing a lot of 4-drops, and Cameo can be cast for 4, so there is that in 4-drop slot, but then there's also the reason that, like, we're playing 2 Joint Exploration to try to ramp right past the 4-drop slot into the 5 mana by the time we are on turn 4. And there's a lot of ways to do that with the Root Keeper, or Root Coil Creeper. So sometimes turn 2 you'll play this, and turn 3 you'll untap, but you won't have 4 mana or an efficient 4 mana play because we don't play 4-drops, which is a little unfortunate. Although there is the Tamiyo. And there's also the fact that you might be wanting to play a tap land or a double spell, or, you know, a 2-mana spell with 2 mana to draw with Bankbuster. So it's not as bad as it looks as far as curving into mana efficient turns every time. Now, the big negative for this deck is that there's too many different things going on. And what I mean by that is the blob wants you to have all card types. So if we go into the breakdown of the deck here, 3 artifacts, 3 enchantments, 4 planeswalkers, 5 instants, 7 sorceries, 14 creatures. So we touch on all of these things because we have to, so that Consuming Blob can be at its full potential, since he's our primary fun win condition. Then we also care about having ramp spells so that we could get to Storm the Festival as soon as possible, so that we could cheat out the blob and these other powerful planeswalkers. But then we also care about staying alive, not getting ran over. So we need Fading Hopes, Bushwhacks, creatures that block well. And through doing all of these different things, it leads the deck to struggle a little bit, because decks are obviously just stronger when they focus on one thing, like Azoria Soldiers. The reason that deck is so amazing is that it plays 36 or 37 creatures, no non-lands at all. Every creature synergizes in there with every other creature in there. So their synergy is based on one thing, and then they get to play things like Thalia that taxes everything that's non-creature, which they have none of, so it doesn't hurt themselves. Then, when we're talking about our deck, our synergy is in doing lots of different things. So that just makes our synergy a little bit more clunky than in a top-tier deck. So I did try it out in ranked for the first match in a best of 3. You saw how it went. It was a fun match. We did smash opponent game 1, so pretty rewarding like that. But ultimately, do not recommend this deck for competitive play. This is a fun deck to play Consuming Blob with and go super wide. And I felt like doing Simic because I haven't played a Simic deck in a while. I don't think I've ever posted one on the channel. But Simic Ramp is an archetype that I quite like. While I do play some Bant, sometimes I think Bant is a lot stronger in the current meta because of the board wipes. And yeah, that's about all I have to say about this deck, is that it's a little bit clunky, but very, very fun. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being here. The channel is growing and growing, and I can't thank you all enough. See you soon.